on the field. The pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The rear, the roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The Volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. It is Wednesday, and I'm still riding the high, guys. I'm still celebrating the win over Alabama. You know, last night, great fan call-in show. Great show. Had a blast bringing you guys on, letting you guys kind of celebrate with us. And yeah, we're 4 days after the game, after the big win over Alabama, and I'm still riding that emotional high. And you know, it's funny to see some of these people come into the chat and the comments, Alabama fans, Georgia fans, Ohio State fans, whoever, but more particularly Alabama fans, and try to put a damper on this win and say, yeah, you guys only celebrate because you beat Alabama. You guys tear the goalposts down, you just beat Alabama. You can bet the bank that we just beat Alabama, and it's bigger than that, man. It's not just 15 years of losing to Alabama. It's years and years, decades of being down and finally getting that feeling of being back. But yeah, it is 15 years of pent-up aggression. It's not just Alabama, though. It's losing to teams like Vanderbilt. It's losing to teams like Kentucky. And what Josh Heupel has been able to do in less than 2 years is nothing short of amazing. We're talking about coaching carousels. Lane Kiffin, we think he's the young hotshot to come in and replace Phil Fulmer. He leaves in the middle of the night. And then the coaching carousel begins. Derek Dooley, Butch Jones, Jeremy Pruitt. Nobody gets it done. Josh Heupel comes in. We're thinking 5 to 6 year rebuild after the NCAA investigation, all the drama, everybody transferring out. Josh Heupel comes in, he sells family, he sells culture, he sells relationships, and he turns this thing around in less than 2 years. But guess who else was watching, guys? It wasn't just us. It wasn't just the diehard Tennessee fans, the type of fan that shed tears on Saturday evening as the goalpost came down, listening to Dixieland Delight. It wasn't just us watching on Saturday evening. It was recruits all around the country now coming in shortly after this Alabama game. 3 of the top prospects in the state of Tennessee have crystal balls predicted to the Vols. We'll take a look at that coming up in just a second. As always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you are new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We are not insiders. We're not trying to sell you on something we're not. We are fans just like you. For the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. We'll be live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time for the regular midweek show. Hope to see you guys in the chat. Let's take a look at some of these guys that just received crystal balls predicted to Tennessee. And again, this is all about momentum, guys. We saw, look what Josh Heupel did when he first came in, year one. He comes in, and it kind of takes him a minute to get going. He's trying to work guys on the phone, but he's so late to the game because of the coaching turnover that he really had a tough time getting rolling in that class of 22. Still did a good job, I feel, in that first class. The class of 23, the way it's playing out right now, looking to shape up to be a pretty good recruiting class, and I think that's only going to get better as the season progresses. But let's take a look at these guys all in the class of 24. First up, Edwin Spillman. He is a linebacker, and again, all 3 of these in-state kids, right? Edwin Spillman out of Nashville, Tennessee, 6'1", 216 pounds at the linebacker position. 24/7 Sports Composite has him ranked as the number 1 player in the state of Tennessee, also as a top 10 linebacker, 4-star prospect. We talk about the importance of putting up a border, right? Locking down the state. Now, that doesn't mean you just take any kid from the state of Tennessee. No, but what it means is you protect the top talent in your state. Guys like Edwin Spillman, number 1 player in the state of Tennessee, received a crystal ball prediction to Tennessee. Another guy I want to talk about, let's flip over here to Caleb Beasley. 6 foot, 179 pounds, also out of Nashville, Tennessee. Again, all of these players are in the class of 2024. And he is listed as the number 2 ranked player in the state of Tennessee. 4-star corner. He's listed as a top 20 cornerback according to the 24/7 Sports Composite. Also received a crystal ball. Now, Caleb Beasley scheduled to make his commitment on Friday, so we will keep you up to date with that, see if he goes ahead and makes it official and commits to Tennessee. And then also flipping over one last guy here. This is a guy that's got a lot of buzz, a lot of people talking about this one, and that is Boo Carter. He's got a lot of hype. You see the clips of him all over Twitter, all over social media, going out making plays. He's 5'10", 184 pounds, out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. The 24/7 Sports Composite has him ranked as the 5th player in the state. Top 35 athlete. Boo Carter, again, 5'10", 184, also received a crystal ball prediction to Tennessee. Now, as of, I think he tweeted out yesterday, he's going to be dropping a top 12 tomorrow. So let that recruiting process play out. Let Boo Carter have his moment, kind of enjoy the ride. But again, there you go. I mean, right after that Alabama game, the world is watching. Kids are watching. They were watching that Florida game, college game day, right? The atmosphere, checker kneeling. And then the Alabama game, orange out. I love it, man. That stadium looked great. Obviously, it's always full of orange. But when everybody's dedicated to wearing orange and you don't see as much black or gray or white, you just see all orange, man. It looked absolutely incredible. College game day on hand, SEC Nation on hand, and just the atmosphere, the environment, the noise. Beating Alabama last moment, the drama, the way that game played out, the goalposts come down, everybody storms the field. Kids were watching, and kids want to be a part of that. Kids want to be a part of that. And so shortly after that Alabama game, 3 of the top 5 players, guys, 3 of the top 5, do you understand how important that is? Again, going back to the class of 22 when Josh Heupel first got here, everybody wanted to talk about his inability to lock down in-state talent. Well, don't you kind of think some of that might be because he was so late to the game? Plus, he comes in, people, who is this guy? People are Googling Josh Heupel. Who is he? What's his track record? What's he done? The doubt. I love the post popping up on Twitter this week. Right, going back to when Josh Heupel was hired, that tweet resurfacing and going and looking at the comments. And if you were against Josh Heupel, that's fine. It doesn't matter now. He's our guy. I think we're all in agreement that Josh Heupel is our coach. And the sky is the limit. The future is bright. When you look at who's already committed in the class of 24, you've got a 5-star prospect in Jonathan Eccles out of IMG Academy. He's an athlete. You've got Mazio Bennett, who just committed this week, 4-star wide receiver. You've also got Carson Gentle, 3-star defensive lineman. So what happens when you take that little crop of talent? Now you add 3 of the top 5 players in the state of Tennessee. And again, it's not a done deal. It's not locked down. It's not official. It's just a crystal ball prediction. They're trending towards Tennessee. We'll see what Caleb Beasley does coming up here on Friday when he's scheduled to make his commitment. The momentum is huge. The momentum in recruiting is absolutely huge right now because Tennessee is quickly becoming the media darling. They're talking about him on game day. They're talking about him all over the country. Got UT Martin coming up this Saturday. Nobody's talking about that. We're skipping right over UT Martin, looking to Kentucky. This is a good week, though. This is a good week for a hangover. Because how do you get these kids dialed in and focused after everything that went down last Saturday in Neyland Stadium? UT Martin is the perfect team to come to town, get healthy, give Cedric Tillman another week to get healthy, get your mind right, and start focusing on Kentucky because that Kentucky game is going to be another big-time environment, right? It's going to be another big-time environment, night game, rumors of dark mode. We've seen the pictures on social media of the black helmets floating around. It's going to be another game the recruits are watching. You know, I know some of you guys are old school. You're traditionalists. You don't like the alternate uniforms. I personally love them. The kids love them. Let them do them. Go dark mode, smoky gray. I would like to see them mix it up. Man, the picture of the practice field, you got the orange pants, white top, black helmet. Looks great. The momentum in recruiting is absolutely huge. But to sum it up, 3 of the top 5 players in-state kids, state of Tennessee, have crystal ball predictions to the VAWLS. Hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Are you still riding that high? Are you still riding that wave of energy from Saturday? What do you think about landing possibly 3 of the top 5 players in the state of Tennessee? How good can this football team be once Josh Heupel overhauls the roster? You know, what he's doing, man, we got some amazing, amazing kids on this football team that I absolutely love. But what happens when he overhauls the roster, starts bringing in more 5 stars, more elite level talent? the sky's the limit. That offense is only going to get better. But leave me your comments. We'd love to know what you guys think. As always, make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can see we added this brand new business t-shirt. For those that don't know, the quote from Henry Toa says it's not personal, it's just business. So we decided to put that quote on a t-shirt. VAWLS 52. And I got that Talkin' VAWLS cigar. Got the date. Go check that out. But again, it's bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. Thank you to everybody that showed up last night for the fan call-in show. Had an absolute blast. I say it every week. We're only going to go live for an hour. It's late. Got to get in bed, get woke up, and get going the next morning. But make sure you guys do smash that thumbs up. Again, appreciate all the support. That is going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.